Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Loudly Woman by Nelo Okeke. You guys already know the very beautiful face. And I have some lovely people with me here today. And let me tell you, these are brave people, okay? I put up a post on my Instagram. Who is willing to come on Loudly Woman and talk to me about sex and pleasure and all the things in between. And these are some of the volunteers that we got. So please, a round of applause for them right now. You guys, a round of applause for yourself, okay? Yes. So I'm just going to let them introduce themselves, starting from Daniel over here.
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Daniel Ochuko. I'm a food and lifestyle content creator based in Lagos, Nigeria. And I just create really good food content and really good lifestyle content. So
Really, really good. Like amazingly good. With over 100,000 followers on Instagram, just so you know.
Okay, hi, my name is Mercy Ogbenna and I am a YouTuber. I create content on skincare, basically living and sharing for now. We've not found our niche yet.
But that's already a dish.
Nice. Hi everyone, my name is Dinma Jane. I'm a lifestyle content creator based here in Port Harcourt. Yeah, that's it for now.
Okay. So I have a very diverse group. You guys can really tell. Okay.
I'm bringing the diversity here, just so we know. I am bringing
No, like beauty, different food.
I thought it was based on the conversation we're going to have.
No, not necessarily, but obviously it's going to apply as well.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm just happy to have you all here today. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
Let me pretend like I'm humble.
Okay, so I have some questions with me here today, you guys. I have my cards here. I have these questions, and I'm going to train it out to our beautiful guests so that they will tell us their unfiltered answers to these questions. All right? All of them are not so bad. All of them are not so bad. It doesn't mean some of them are not. Okay, so I'm going to start from the very first one. Very simple. What does intimacy mean to you? Like, what does intimacy really mean to you?
For me, it's a deeper connection. Um, Aside from sex, I feel like it's just a way that I get to know my partner better.
For me, intimacy is sex. Intimacy is sex. That is it.
Okay, I'll say for me, intimacy is definitely more than sex. It's how I can connect with you outside of sex. Because I feel like people fixate on sex so much and they're like, okay, let's just, and they call it intimacy. But outside of that, how I can even emotionally connect with you, that in itself is intimacy for me. So after the sex, before the sex or whatnot, how were we? Do you understand that? Or how we're going to relate exactly. So that's what I'll call intimacy.
Okay. All your points are very valid, by the way.
Yeah.
All your points are valid. Intimacy is definitely sex. It's definitely more than sex, depending on who you ask. Okay. Next question. How important is having an orgasm?
Very important.
Why do you say so? During sex or before or after or even if sex is not involved?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm asking.
Important for me because one, I feel for myself, it makes me really happy. It makes me feel like um I don't know, but I just think that in my own aspect, I just want to enjoy sex. It makes me feel like I had a good time.
Can you have sex without having an orgasm?
Yeah, it happens
But do you like it?
when there's no orgasm.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
For me, orgasm is important for me.
Do you achieve orgasm during sex mostly?
Yes. Yes.
In what way? During penetration, regular penetration.
Not regular penetration.
Okay. So how?
For me, during the foreplay, personally, that's when it happens.
Okay. Well, that's different for me because I achieve orgasm during penetration and during foreplay.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. So over to you, Daniel. How important is having an orgasm?
I think it's very important actually. Fight for your orgasm, please. Fight for your orgasm.
Get it.
Make sure you get it. If you don't get it, drag the person by the chest.
Drag the
Honestly.
person.
Because I feel like that's how you know that you've finished work. That's how you know that you've gotten there.
Yeah.
That's how you know that I had a good time.
Tell them.
Do you understand? So please, by all means, fight for your orgasm and the Lord will reign.
I also think that this orgasm thing here is because most ladies don't get to that because they haven't communicated with their partner.
You're
Before
making a lot
sex,
of
you're
also
supposed
sense.
to know what he likes, what you like. Like, you guys should have a conversation. I would meet somebody for the first time, and if we're going to have sex, I'm definitely going to get to know you, like sexually, what you like, the things that entice you, the things that make you happy, how you want it, how you like it. So if you can't tell me all of that, then you're not ready to have sex with me, because I want to have a good time. I want to enjoy. Let it be a whole movie.
Jane, I
And
like you
something
so
to
much.
remember.
Let me also
Movie!
add to what you just said. Closed mouth don't get fed.
Exactly.
If you don't say what you actually want or what you actually like,
But
then
some
why am
people
I
don't know
here?
what they want.
And that's your own problem.
Okay, so for me, before now, I didn't know what orgasm was or how I get to that point.
Sorry, before you continue, when was your first orgasm?
2 years ago,
How old are you now?
I am 26.
So that was at 24.
Yes.
Okay.
So my other partners before now, they just do the basic that they feel
Barest minimum.
that they feel like is the normal thing. You know, when they do the same thing for Janet and they do it for you, like, okay, it took Janet to
the
heaven
sky, yes.
and brought them back, but it's not the same for me.
Yeah.
It took my current partner to like, okay, this works, and it's even the barest minimum actually. So if you're saying I have to communicate it with you 2 years ago, what would I tell you?
You're lost, my sister. You're lost.
So
No, because I feel like, again, we're adults. You can't be.
Yeah.
Do you really expect me to start asking? I mean, I could try.
okay, that is the part I'm talking about.
But I think it's actually important to ask if you've had orgasm before.
But as women, right?
Don't come and put that pressure on somebody's child.
Wait. As women, do you guys ask men, oh, what do you like in bed? How can I help you reach orgasm?
Yes.
You do ask that question.
I
And
feel like
do
men
you?
are not-
She doesn't.
No, I asked the
I can
question,
see the
but
face.
the answer is okay. If I should ejaculate, that's it.
Because
That is
it's
it.
never so deep for men, right? I feel. Do you believe that sex is physical for men and psychological for women?
I agree.
Yes.
Do you agree?
I agree.
Is it physical or psychological for you?
I think it's more psychological, actually. Because I
Psychological.
didn't even have sex with random people.
Okay. Yeah.
Never.
There are some people that are like that. There's some men that
Yeah.
are like that. Like, but for most men, let's just put it that way. It's very physical. So that's why
if
a
you
man will
don't-
reply you that, like,
Yeah.
as long as he ejaculates.
me, I
Because
feel
to
like
him, that's
people
all sex is about.
communicate.
Yes, that's for most
But I
men.
feel like even for men, sex should be about more than that. It should be about the connection, the fun.
I think it's also
like
the
that
way
for all
that,
of
that
us.
I feel like it's also the way that the world has also tailored men to be or look like, and that's why you most likely cannot even or may not even ask someone that, or sorry, you're more likely to even ask a man that how can I, and you cannot even tell the person how to because you're like, it's a man, let me ask him questions. Do you understand?
Yeah.
More like, do you understand? So you're asking him because you want to pleasure him.
I-
Yeah, but he
your
doesn't
own-
want to pleasure you
Exactly.
return.
How about your?
Spoil my
How
own
about the
goals.
own?
That's it.
Sorry.
I asked because I don't want to spoil my own goals. Like, I will tell him as well what I like.
Okay, you're one of
Oh,
those
you
that
want
as
to
they're
tell
doing it,
me.
you're like, oh God, stop.
Yeah,
You're not doing it right.
Yeah.
That's the
Not
energy
there.
we're talking
Come
about.
here. Not here. Go
Okay.
here.
When do you feel closest to your partner? Like, what do they do that make you feel closest to them? Is it during sex? Is it during intimacy? Like, when exactly do you feel closest to your partner?
I think for me, because I am such a organization person, so I think is when the person is like, okay, I will help you do this because I also don't receive help when I'm trying to do like my own thing. I want to keep my house clean. I want to cook the food, so when the person is like, okay, let me help you with this.
When it comes, what's it called? Love language, exactly.
Yeah, love
Okay, that's
Act of
weird.
service.
Do you know the funny? I think it's more gift giving than that actually.
Oh, you like gift giving?
Jesus,
Oh.
me. But I think it's again, it's one of those things. But again, I think it's also stereotypes, right? So, hi, you are a man, you can cook, okay? Let me sit
it is
down.
sweet too.
You're resting, but then there are situations where I'm like, okay, can I help you with this? Can I help you? I know you can do it too, but let me help you. Which is, I'm like, okay, yeah, I do definitely feel connected.
You guys,
to
he
this person.
cooks the best meals, okay? Like, he's too good. You should have brought food for us today. Like,
I thought about
his
it.
food
I
is
thought about it. But I haven't
amazing.
cooked in
I
6
can
weeks.
see
I
it.
thought about it.
Oh.
I haven't cooked in 6 weeks.
For
Yeah.
me, yes, gifting and act of service.
Yeah.
I like money. Sorry.
We all like money. Sister, don't apologize.
Exactly.
It's your right. If you like money, you like money. Nobody can
Very
beat you.
important.
No,
I
do you know,
love money.
again, I would say I like money and I would not say I'm sorry. But you would say I like money. It's because again, they've wired women to be like, see, exactly. I saw something on Twitter the other day that even just made me very angry. That women should not go out with flashy cars so that men can toast them. The man that
For what?
how Jesus,
Enjoy your
the thing
life,
was
chop your
peppering my
money.
soul. Do you understand? So please don't say you are sorry. You like money and that's on period. Leave it at that.
That's on period.
That's on period.
Okay,
Leave it at that.
okay. What do you need or what are your expectations when you have sex? Like, in one sentence, right? Give us your ultimate expectation when you have sex, or your need or want when you have sex.
Fun.
Okay.
Satisfaction.
Okay.
Satisfaction.
Yeah, how come yours is fun? I'm eager to know
Because,
why.
like I said, it's a movie for me. I want to sit back and be like, what did this guy play for me right now? You get?
Yeah.
So I want to have fun. I want to live my best life at that moment for me.
I get you.
That's interesting.
I get you, okay? And then for my people out here, orgasm, satisfaction, you guys already know. But I kind of feel your vibe though. Both are very important. But satisfaction is more important though. Can we agree on that?
It's more important.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you find sexy in your partner? One thing you find sexy in your partner.
His physical appearance.
Like,
His face.
his face?
Body.
Yeah. What kind of body? Like pot belly, six pack,
No.
thick thighs, thin
The only
thighs.
thing sexy about pot belly is the money that comes.
Do you understand?
Wow.
So what is
No. That's, do you know funny thing? That's an actual, what's it called? Admiration for certain people. Some people don't like people that have six packs.
Yeah.
Like, why are you having six packs? Why are you carrying
Yeah.
iron? Do you understand? So that's it. That's
you have
an actual.
something-
Just like some
You know
men
carrying
don't
iron.
like skinny people. They don't like
Yes.
skinny women. They don't like skinny anything.
Yeah, exactly.
They like flesh. They like being able to touch
Touch
flesh.
something.
You understand? What do you find sexy in your partner?
So I don't have a partner, but
what would you find sexy?
no, when I did, like their eyes definitely, and their lips. Oh my god, yes.
Lips.
Yeah.
Okay. That's nice. Okay. I cannot wait to hear your answers for this question.
Oh wow.
You guys, I feel like I already know what they're going to answer to these questions based on how they've been talking. But would you rather pleasure or be pleasured? Let's start from Jane.
Pleasure.
You would rather pleasure
Pleasure
someone.
the other person.
Okay? That's shocking to me, actually. That's not what I expected.
Wow.
I'd rather be pleasured, please.
Of course.
Please.
Okay, but why do you people prefer to pleasure?
There's
Because
this.
go first.
Okay,
Like you have the satisfaction that you've done something.
okay.
That's it.
So I was really talking to one the other day, and she was like, she derives satisfaction from knowing the other person is satisfied, and I really could not
Yes.
relate to that.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with
It's
that.
cute. It's really, really cute.
But it's not for
It's
you.
the men that do that when they like. It's the men that
Why I
do
say
that.
so is because for me, several relationships I've been into, most times it's always because I would not say that's the reason why the relationship is staying
they're
or
that
is
good.
going on.
Because they're
But
that
yeah,
good.
because
Hey! Okay, I understand it, but why do you prefer to be pleasured? Because it's just sweeter.
No, because I am selfish and humans are selfish. So let me just own it to my own chest.
Okay.
Okay. Being pleasured is very sweet. Okay.
Just sit down. Let the work be done.
Simple. You guys, let's cheers, please, because I'm enjoying this conversation. You guys are all amazing. Cheers to more orgasms, to more what? Oh yeah, each of you. Cheers to what?
Some more excitement.
All right.
More satisfaction.
Okay, you like satisfaction too much.
Yeah.
To more fun.
Yeah, more fun.
Have you ever faked an orgasm?
Yes.
Yes.
I already know the answer for you
Multiple
people. Don't
times.
worry.
I was just done with the whole thing.
I'm
Bro,
so
just
sorry.
leave.
He said he's so sorry. He apologizes on
I'm
behalf of
so
men.
sorry.
But have you faked an orgasm?
No, I haven't. Have I?
Is it the same for men and women when it comes to faking an orgasm?
No, it's not.
Women fake a lot.
It's not, right?
compared to guys.
What do you think is different?
With men, I don't know, you get to see the orgasm, the result of the orgasm or something.
Like, for example, right, if a woman is having sex with a man, for example, you don't see it. Oh, well, unless it's using a condom. Use condom. Be protected. But unless it's in a condom, you don't see the result of the orgasm.
Yeah.
So why can't a man fake an orgasm?
Because women just know, I think.
The way men think they know when a woman is faking, you guys, chop. The way they think they know when a woman is faking, Chevy.
Yeah.
No, I mean, excuse you, I've seen, no, now let's not do that. See, you people are always faking orgasms, and I'm sorry about. See, I'm sorry about that. Do you understand?
Okay.
But please look for somebody else. There are people that really
I
want
can't
to.
relate,
No,
Sha.
you see, lucky
You
for you.
can't, right? I can't relate.
Lucky for you, but I'm like again because I've had like conversations. Why are you faking the orgasm? Just say it. Do you understand? Or the one that you're not gonna fake the orgasm and then you're gonna finish the work by yourself. Why? Then why did you not start what did work you cannot finish? That honestly, why did you start what you cannot finish? So
Yeah.
But biologically speaking, right? No jokes here right now. There are women that find it difficult to orgasm during penetration.
Yeah. Agreed.
And sex toys, they're not a taboo. It's not a bad thing. We should not like. It's
in
allowed. It's
Africa,
okay. It's
in
fine.
Africa,
But African
A lot
men,
of men. I was just talking about this with my friends not long ago. A lot of men, they feel a certain way about sex toys. But the fact is, it's a very normal thing to introduce to your sex life.
Yeah.
So it's like, for those days where you're not able to achieve orgasm with your partner, it's all right. Because again, a lot of women do not achieve orgasm via penetration. So you have to be a man willing and able to make sure your partner reaches orgasm before anything or after or whatever, whenever it's preferable. But for most women, it won't happen during penetration. For 70% of women, I think that's the stats. It will not happen during penetration. That's a lot of people. That's the A for, like, I mean, that's almost everyone. So you have to be able to put in more
I
work.
have one question.
Okay.
As a woman,
Okay.
which do you prefer when it comes to pleasuring yourself? With
When
a
it comes to
man,
what?
like having pleasure with a man, or when you touch yourself like you masturbate with a man?
I feel like it's always different.
The way you just said it, okay.
Because
All right.
touching myself is painful to me.
It's painful?
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now that's interesting, but I just feel like you all I feel like because that you should just have someone there because I think it just makes the experience better, especially if again the person that you are involved with has sense and knows what they are doing.
True.
Do you understand? And not trying to cause more harm than good. Wow.
But definitely, it's different. It's very different.
Yes.
A man is very intense and just very different. How do you want to experience pleasure and what turns you on? Basically, what turns you on?
If a man is smelling nice, turns me on.
Okay.
If I am connected to that person and he smells nice or he has a new cologne, we are there.
Okay.
Okay.
This is really
For me, once it's attractive and I just have a connection with you, that's it. Because I can just see someone, I'll be like, okay, this person is just sex, and I can see someone, and I'm like, this is who I want to keep. Do you get? So it just differs.
okay. I think for me, first of all, cleanliness. I know it's
Yeah.
very random, but
It's actually no.
Yeah.
It's very important.
cleanliness is very, very, very important, and I think that's what
Okay,
then
turns
for
you
me.
on.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you watch porn?
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
Oh, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. All of us don't watch porn. I'm not shocked. How come you don't watch porn?
Because the expectation after watching the porn, the expectations, it's like
feel
we
you.
cannot.
Yeah.
It's not relating.
Exactly. But you know the funny thing, I feel like what you're saying applies to a lot of Nigerian men. I'm sorry, Nigerian men are just, But a lot of Nigerian men, right, they watch porn and they feel like porn is real. So they kind of have that expectation. But I feel like it's not really the same for women. As a woman, do you watch porn and expect your man to do that? But then again, in those porn, the porn that what the men don't do much. They don't do
Okay, for
much.
me, the reason why I watch porn is because I want to enhance my skills. So different things for different people, right? And when I do that, I feel like whoever I'm with, I want to try new things with that person. That's it.
So you go there to learn, basically.
Yes.
I feel like it's a bad
Yes,
place to learn.
that's
Why?
naturally.
It just brings. I feel like it just brings unexpected. Exactly.
No.
Just like you see, hold on. Yeah, exactly. Just what we are filming now. They say, "Oh yeah, stop. Oh yeah, pause." No. Let's not do that. Let's not. No, let's
It's
not.
not a bad thing.
But if it works for her,
I feel like it's also going to alter your brain chemistry or something. Like you just expect that.
No, that
It's
doesn't mean that
No,
if I
but-
meet someone that can't give me that same like
You will be
up to contact-
offended.
No, I won't
Nah,
be.
lie. You will be offended.
I won't be.
In
I
your heart of
promise.
hearts, you'll be offended.
No, I won't be.
Okay, but you'll be
But like I
expecting it.
said,
But you'll
I
be
do it for my own self because it has worked for me several times to keep my men. So
Now,
why
I've got
not?
problem.
How often do you masturbate?
Kill me.
I should kill you.
Kill me. No. Okay, kill me because I'm again. That's why I said I feel like I'm one of those people that you would not expect. But I'm honestly not interested in that. I mean, I have been. Do you understand? But I'm like, please just
Drink up, drink up, drink up.
just hold on to your dear life and one way.
Finish your drinks. Maybe you'll be able to speak better then. Okay. How often do you masturbate as women? Jane, tell us. Tell us.
Oh God, you guys cannot expose me like this.
Masturbation is not a bad thing. Let's not see it as is a horrible thing.
Yeah,
So how often do you masturbate?
as often as you can think.
Okay, that's all we
all.
need to know. We don't need to elaborate on that. How often do you
I
masturbate?
don't.
You've never masturbated?
It's painful.
Why is
It's not
everything
fun.
painful to
It's
you?
not
What do you
fun.
mean by painful? Like you're actually feeling pain in your genital or like
Yes, like if I'm doing it myself, I feel pain.
okay. I'll follow up on that later. Do you have a sex toy and how often do you use it? Is it essential for pleasure?
I used to have one, but I don't have any now.
Okay.
But yeah, it goes along.
Which one did you have?
A dildo and a vibrator.
Okay, so how come you don't have any now?
You know, traveling and then I had to let go of something.
Okay. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
But did you enjoy it when you had it?
Yeah.
Okay, do you miss it?
Not really.
Or you have people taking the place of it?
Okay, I've tried sex toy just once, and I love the experience, but I don't own anyone for now.
Never had. I mean, so I was at a friend's place and I saw it. I'm like, oh, this looks interesting, but it's not for me. It's one of those things that I just think, I'm like, yeah.
But you've never tried it. How do you know it's not for you?
I've never tried snail, but I know it's not for me.
Snail is not for me either. Okay, I don't like snail. I used to.
Never had it, never tried it, it's just not for me.
Have you had sex in a public place before?
Oh my God. Who raised you people?
I don't know. Tell them. Tell them.
Never have, never will.
Okay. He just told you guys that he's a neat freak. So I can understand that. Have you had sex in a public place?
No.
That no was long ago.
Do you understand? She wasn't sure.
No, like the penetration, no. But
Every
I
other
gave
thing.
him a-
Okay. Jane, my babe.
Yeah, I've made out in a public place.
I say sex, so I know say
Okay,
make
sex.
out.
At the house party, is that public?
It's public.
Okay.
Okay. Take it. Okay. Are you a giver or a receiver?
Both.
Okay, but which do you prefer?
Receiving.
Okay.
both. But
Which do you
receiving.
prefer? Receiving.
Please, can I just receive?
Nobody wants to suffer. Nobody wants to give. Nobody wants to give. Okay.
But only give those that want to give you,
Yeah.
That's a lesson to my ladies out there. Don't be one of those
I
that
don't
is
give
suffering your
people
head.
that
You're
don't want.
giving people and they're never giving you in return. Please don't.
Retract
We're
your
not doing
gift.
that in 2023, okay? Okay. Have you ever tried any aphrodisiac?
No.
Have you?
Oh.
Energy!
Okay.
Not like. Okay, so my friend brought this thing from Nigeria, and she was
Where
like,
were you living then?
Philippines.
Okay, you
So,
lived in the Philippines?
Yeah.
How interesting.
She brought it and she wanted to start selling it. She was like, you know what, just try this thing. Let's see if it really works.
Yeah, and did it work?
To be honest, nah,
Okay.
it didn't
Okay.
work. So actually, it was supposed to be a vaginal sweetener and supposed to enhance, you
Okay.
getting wet, but it didn't work.
But do you believe that's some work?
I don't believe in them.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe
Have you
so.
tried any?
Yes, I have.
Did it work?
No.
No, okay.
Let me just
As
say
a
this.
man, have
When
you
you are
tried?
good, you are good.
That's it.
You don't need to try anything. But because a lot of people are selling this things on Instagram.
But
Yeah.
some do work. Oh.
I heard that
I've
some
actually
of-
never heard of
Well,
any walking.
Yeah, I have.
I feel like a lot of people on YouTube especially rave about the natural remedies, right? There's some people that have claimed to sell these things, but I don't know. But some people rave about the natural. Like I've heard pineapple, I've heard
sugar
honey, sugar. Yeah, you get. It's like I'm actually going to do an experience one day, a week of trying these things, and I will come back.
I think you should film a video for that because I can guarantee
will you try? Will you all try it? Will you all try with me? So we'll come back here and tell them.
I don't think those things work. I feel like it's just natural.
I feel like it's a marketing strategy.
And
a lot of things are marketed as African.
But what would you say about vegetarians that eating pineapples and sugar canes every day? Like they are literally doing it every day.
But that does not mean that it's going to improve anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like it really doesn't work.
Again,
stop giving your money.
Exactly. Once you tag African on that thing, it's going to sell. So
very true. What are your 3 favorite places on your body to be kissed? Take your drink before you answer this question. We're almost done. Just 2 cards left. We're waiting for it to finish drinking and talk. We're waiting for it to finish drinking and talk.
Middle of the pack right now.
So, regular kissing, of course,
lips,
and then my boobs are sexy.
We can see.
Yeah, so my boobs and then my thighs.
Okay.
For me, my lip, my neck, because I will laugh, and then my boobs.
Okay, so for me, it's going to be lips, nipples, and navel.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Navel is actually
okay.
Yeah, but also, like, I saw a trend on Twitter where a lot of men actually acknowledge that. I don't know how, but
navel.
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
It's not funny, right? Like, it's I don't say weird as well. Just not to offend anyone, but like, is different. If it's like weird-ish that men get turned on to by boobs, but they don't have boobs.
I think it's.
Well, it doesn't work for everyone.
You know what? Again, still that Twitter, I've seen it. No, there was like a whole last thread on Twitter where men were like, if you don't like suck on my nipples or something, then we're not going anywhere. Like, I'm talking
this
over
video is definitely demonetized, so people have to help me and like it and share
I'm talking
it.
over 1,000 responses to that particular design. I was just oh, so I'm not weird. That's so. I think it's a biological thing or something. Yeah.
Okay. What is your most horrible sexual experience? What's the worst thing that a guy or a girl has ever done?
So this one time, she's
quick to answer. She has
an answer. He was just raving about if I should do this for you, you will take off the bedspread. Okay. You will do this. And Uncle did the thing. I was like, is this the thing?
You don't finish.
There's more at home.
Do you understand?
Oh my God. It was really
nothing. A lot of men stroke their egos so much, but that's not why we're here. Okay, continue.
Similar to hers, but like mine was basically the time frame. Like after all if you come, I'll do this, I'll do that. I'm not even going to lie. I don't know if it was anxiety. I don't know what it was, but
you know what?
It wasn't up to 3 minutes.
What's your worst sexual experience?
Okay, so remember when I said that I would rather be pleasured, and oh my God, let's just end it at I slept off. No, and it wasn't one of those. I just slept off. I slept off like maybe a good 3 minutes ish, and
that's
and then,
too long.
So I was like, okay.
It's enough. It's enough. It's enough.
Yeah, the party has ended, so
it's over. Okay, what are your thoughts on BDSM? BDSM.
I want to try it just one time.
Hold on, guys.
Okay,
let me be realistic. First of all, yes, if you flog me, I'll beat you.
Apart from the flog.
But BDSM is all about
exactly. I recently learned this. I recently learned this thing, right? And someone that oh wow, interesting. But
interesting. Spill.
No. Anyways, I recently learned about how BDSM.
Someone that I continue to this.
Okay, someone that I dated, right, was talking about how they were very into BDSM, and obviously I don't even know if like I like BDSM or something like that. Do you understand? But they did like a whole review as to how it's not about flogging and how it's not about cane and belt and all this other. And, do you know, and like there were articles to even support it. So I'm like, oh, interesting. But I would not be trying it though. But interesting. Yeah, like it's too. I'm very African like that. I don't want problem. I know.
You don't want problem. You know the funny thing
It's
is,
giving me slavery.
you want to try BDSM. The thing about BDSM, I think like people see BDSM about beating. Like, don't beat me, I'll beat you back, please. I don't want any beating, any pain. But there are more aspects. I feel like it's more about like giving up control. Sometimes.
Yeah, I think
there is
BDSM
fun in giving up control during sex.
I think BDSM works for people that are into dominance and submission.
Not necessarily.
I think it works
sometimes
better for
just
them.
an experience. You just want to experience.
But you have to have a side of that for it to really balance.
I agree with you. Yes.
Do you understand? It
So
has to
if
have a
you want
side
to
of
try
that for it
BDSM, like you want to try it, right?
Yes, I do.
Do you want to be the dominatrix or the submissive?
Submissive.
Oh, okay.
If I ever have to,
Okay, you know,
let me
they
be
should
the
just do
dominant.
work and just
Let me be the dominant one because
no. But do you know that I don't think being the dominant person is very fun. You're doing a lot of work.
Like,
But submissive, you're just like do me whatever you will. Okay, let's just move on. Let's just move on for that question. Okay. I know you guys are enjoying this video. Have you thumbs up this video? Tell them.
actually,
please do.
see,
Thumbs up.
because this is me leaving my comfort zone, so you have to like this video. This video has to be viral.
Yes, you
So
have to. Okay, have you, Daniel, ever had a one-night stand?
I've never had a one night stand. One night stand is like you meet the person today and then it happens today, right?
You meet them today, you fuck them today, you just move on with your life after you fuck.
You never saw them again.
Have I ever?
Do you understand? Are you doing Jane?
No, honestly.
Guys, I lived in the Philippines. What do you expect?
Okay, this is not holier than that, but no, actually.
Okay, let's next.
No.
Next.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that you have done it.
No, I mean you've had really nice experiences, and I'm really happy for you. So
Yeah. I think I've lived.
Last question. You guys, I'm going to miss you all because I've been having so much fun.
Okay.
Miss you too.
Yes.
I feel like this last
Well,
question
this last
is
question is very personal, right? What do you need or expect when you have sex? Like, what is your highest expectation when you have sex?
honestly, for both of us to really be satisfied. Both of us, actually. But if I have to pick, then for me to be satisfied.
Okay.
If I have to pick.
Okay.
For both of us to be satisfied as well.
Okay.
Both of us to be satisfied.
Okay. I agree with you. You guys, it's been so beautiful having this chat with three of you. Like, your personalities are so different, but it was just so nice. What do you guys think? It was just really, really beautiful. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you
Thank you for going out of your comfort zone.
I don't know why I was expecting more brutal questions.
Yes.
Honestly,
Yes.
I don't know why, because
Yes.
of, I think it's because of how, like, you...
I was doing we're doing a part 2. We are doing a part 2, okay? We're doing a part 2. It's a done.
Never have I ever something.
It's a done deal.
Yes.
We're doing a part 2 because I feel like I was too nice to them because I asked people to ask me these questions and I just got like, and I wanted to focus this episode on pleasure, not like general relationship or every other thing. It was mostly on pleasure. That's why a lot of questions were about like you being pleasured or you pleasuring someone, and all that. But before we even leave, right, I want to throw out a question to you guys and I want you to almost like advise people watching this video, right? Do you think that, okay, like I said during this video, I know people that say that their pleasure comes from the other person being pleasured. Do you think that's normal? Do you think that's okay? Do you think that as a woman now, or a man, your pleasure should come from someone else's pleasure, or you need your own satisfaction as well? What advice do you have to give people on that? Like, can you have sex without reaching orgasm? Can you have sex without being pleasured? Can you have sex solely for the purpose of pleasuring the other person?
I think, again, because it's pleasure and because the other person is saying that, oh, I get pleasure off of pleasuring somebody else, at the end it's still in my favor because I'm pleasuring the person to pleasure myself. So it's a win-win situation. But
let me stop you there before you continue. You do understand that as much as you call it a win-win, no physical pleasure was achieved.
no, you can't be sure that no physical pleasure was achieved. Actually,
It wasn't.
no, you
I'm just telling you.
cannot
No,
be
no, I'm
sure.
telling you. I'm telling you.
Because
I'm
I
telling
think we also need to.
you. It really wasn't,
Hold
right?
on. We need to agree that as much as orgasm and all those stuff is glorified and is really beautiful and blah 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 blah, but there is a road to reach to that place, right? What if I get there and I don't want to get to the orgasm part? No, just
You're making
asking.
everything complicated.
Do you understand? No, again, because if you're getting off or if you're receiving
Yeah.
pleasure from pleasuring somebody, there's a 101% chance that you are not going to get what most people would call satisfaction or pleasure.
But okay, let me come from another angle. Do you realize that what you're talking about is someone has groomed you to believe that it's normal and it's okay for you to claim pleasure by their own pleasure? But physically, biologically speaking, you don't feel shit. But psychologically speaking, right, you'll feel like your pleasure. But you're not though. Because physically nothing happened.
That is why psychological is going to take over physical.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody has deceived you into thinking that.
No, maybe it's not somebody, and maybe it's myself.
You guys should
Because
let me know what you
again,
think.
like I rightly said, I'm not one of those people, but I'm just saying, in case you find yourself in a situation like that, it's very, very possible that
What do you guys
the
think?
person is, yeah.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
I think that those that believe that their pleasure comes from other people is valid, because for me, I want that person to be happy as well and satisfied. That makes me satisfied, so I'm good.
Personally, I would prefer to be physically and mentally
My
satisfied.
sister, tell them. Tell them. See, I'm just going to leave it at that and just throw this question out to you all. Do you prefer more like to be physically satisfied or mentally satisfied? Because I know they understand what some people they talk for this place, okay? Do you prefer though your satisfaction to come mentally or physically? Okay? Let me know in the comments. We will all love to read your comments.
I want to understand why. Should I say Nigerian girls? Because most African girls I've met, they're not like that.
Okay.
But Nigerian ladies, we tend to play the good girl card when it comes to intimacy,
Okay.
whereby you don't want to open your legs wide. You're trying to close it. You're doing.
I love this question. No, I love this question, right? But the thing is, because we do talk about this, like especially my friend Adiza and I on our channel, we do talk about this, right? And it's a lot of societal expectations,
It's very
right?
actually.
A lot of people see girls that are sexually expressive as like you've spoiled, you don't open eye, you don't,
You're out there.
Yeah, how dare you? It's almost like a how dare you situation.
Okay.
So a lot of girls are boxed into that whole shyness, into not really expressing themselves sexually because they don't want their partner. Because there are situations where husbands that really marry these women, husbands are thinking that their wives are too wide because they like to explore sexually instead of enjoying the benefits of that. Instead of like, being involved in that, they are exploring sexually, but they don't want you to explore sexually.
That is because society has also made women to believe that some things are just reserved for men.
Exactly.
Some things are just for now man.
Exactly.
If now man this one, it's okay.
Yeah.
Just like again, I know it's not a conversation for that, but again, it's almost like how you would expect men to cheat and not expect women to cheat. Why can men cheat and women?
Yeah.
It's a different thing.
It's actually a very pitiful something. A lot of women that fall in that bracket is a pity. It's a pity that they ended up with a partner that doesn't make them comfortable enough to express themselves sexually. So if you fall in that bracket, any of you here, if you're watching and you fall in that bracket, you need to have a talk with your partner. It is not normal. You should be able to express yourself sexually with your partner, be free with your partner. Like, for God's sake, especially if you marry the person. Do you understand? Like, it's not a sin again. Like, you should be able to do whatever, any position, anyhow you want to do it. It's allowed. So it's very sad when, especially in marriage, like I'm using marriage now because that's the saddest.
Yeah.
Women are still very like, timid when it comes to sex. Like they don't want
So
to
how
show
are
what
you
they are
even going
capable of.
to? How are you
It's
not going
quite
to
sad.
even enjoy the whole thing if you're even at the back of your head you're already thinking that I'm
You know
not
what?
going to do this
Some
for
of their men are making them
It's
feel
giving.
that way. Some
Yes.
of their husbands are
Then that
making
means you're
them
not
feel that.
even satisfied in the whole
Oh no,
situation
they are
because
not.
at the
They're
back
not
of your
saying they
head,
are.
at the back
If
of
you
your
go
head,
ask,
you're
80% of women are not truly satisfied. Let me not say it. I don't know. Ask. I don't know. Don't come and under the section, comment section and say, Nelo, do your research. This is not the video for it. Please, I'm just saying. A lot of women, if you really ask, are not, because a lot of men do not focus on pleasuring their women. They just want to be pleasured and achieve satisfaction. They don't care about the satisfaction of their partners. Okay? You guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked this video. And if you did, I know you already did, you need to start sharing this video now and give it a thumbs up. And I'm so happy that I had you guys here with me today. You guys were so amazing. All their channel links, whatever they are up to in their lives, is going to be linked down below. So do check it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.